Hey, so it's been a minute. This is probably a horrible camera angle because, hi, Lila. I'm filming from my phone because let's just say my editing software on my computer decided to poop itself, so I need to get that fixed. So for now, I'm gonna try and edit and record on my phone, and hopefully that works. And Lila wants to be in the video, I guess. But anyway, I've been gone for a while, yes, but there was reasons. It was planned hiatus, but it was kind of different why it was a hiatus. But either way, so today we are going to talk about what is arguably the worst Resident Evil game, considering yesterday PlayStation finally officially announced Resident Evil 8, The Village, which we are all very excited for. It looks good. Werewolves is an interesting choice, but you know, I'm giving it a go. We'll see where it goes. It'll be interesting, I'm sure. But I don't have a physical copy of the game. My husband bought it. He ended up buying actually 5 and 6 because, as any gamer couple knows, trying to find games that are multiplayer and not just online multiplayer nowadays is really freaking hard, because we do not have the money right now to have 2 big TV setups downstairs to play, you know, side by side, even though we both have a PlayStation. Like, I have a TV up here, but it's tiny, I can't see it, and we want to be in the same room playing together anyway. So, they were on sale for like $5, I think. So, a little disclaimer, 5 and 6 are the only 2 I've actually played. I know, I love horror games, but I can't really play them myself because I'm a weenie. So, but I watched my husband play 2 and 3, and then I watched John Wolfe play 1 and 4, and then years ago when 7 came out, I watched someone play that. But either way, let's talk about 5. What is arguably the worst. And you want to know why? It's not inherently bad gameplay or anything. It's more just the fact that it's not a horror game. I mean, and I'm gonna put a warning here. There are spoilers. I'm just gonna talk about everything in the game. I mean, at the end of the game, Chris Redfield punches a boulder. So yeah, you know, it's not super scary. Now, to be fair, I do recommend it as a game just because, you know, it is fun to play if you have someone else, or just so you can get the whole story for Resident Evil. Objectively, like I said, it's not a bad game. It's not like it controls bad or anything like that, but it just doesn't feel quite like a Resident Evil game. Although, if anything, it is enjoyable just for the simple fact of the crazy things you can do, like, for instance, having Chris punch zombies upstairs. So I do recommend, because I'm slowly getting better at shooty shoot games, but I do recommend playing it on easy, even if you are good, just because you can have more fun to mess around and do crazy stuff like that, like punching zombies upstairs and stuff with the melee moves. And you can also, because I played as Sheva, obviously, because I was player 2, you could have the fun of Chris's, excuse me, you can have the fun of Chris's amazingly delayed reactions to Sheva dying. Like, she's been dead for like 15 seconds, but it waits until the like "you are dead" screen to pop up, and then he'll be like, "Sheva!" So, you know, I thought it was funny. All in all, like I said, it is a good game. Controls pretty good. You know, there's no problem. The only reason, like, it's hard for me to shoot is just because I'm bad at aiming, but it controls good. The graphics, they don't really look bad or anything. It's not necessarily a bad story even. It's just, its biggest problem is it sits there with the Resident Evil title, but it's not exactly a survival horror. It's more action survival, I would say. Like, it's not really, it's just not that scary. But like I said, it's not objectively a bad game. Objectively, it is a good game. The graphics aren't bad. The gameplay, it works pretty smooth. I mean, there are some, you know, where they're trying to build up suspense moments. So it does kind of work out in that regard. And like I said, if anything, a reason to check it out is you know, if you need a 2-player multiplayer game that's not online because you have, you know, a friend who you live with or spouse or something, and you just want a game you can play together because there's not that many. But like it's all in all, it's a pretty fun game, and it's pretty short too. It was like, oh, I'm trying to remember our playtime, maybe about 5 hours. But that's a trend with like all Resident Evil games, is they're pretty short. So you can beat it pretty quick, and we even got lost for a long time in one level and then kept getting tripped up on like the mini boss type thing. Like the first time we were running through it, I don't know what they're called, but it's in the village swamp area, and you got the people who kind of, they basically will one-hit KO you, and you got 2 of them, so you have to, and there's very slow grind to kill. They got us the first time, and it was a long time we were stuck trying to beat them the first time. But you know, the second time we did, so even with that, like normally the chapters took us, I would say, because it's like, you know, chapter 1, I would say they take about 20 minutes. That one took us like an hour just because we got lost for forever, and it was taking forever to beat the boss thing. But either way then, it's still like all the chapters are 20 minutes. There's like 5 chapters, and I think like 4 sub-chapters in each chapter. If I'm wrong, you can say it in the comments, don't blast me. I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me. Like I said, we don't have a physical copy. But either way, and besides, I'd just like to say in the comments, before you comment on any weight gain, yeah, I'm 24 weeks pregnant tomorrow, so don't just go sit there and call me fat. I'm pregnant, okay? But either way, that is all I have for you today. Resident Evil 5, I'd give it maybe, I'll be nice and give it like a 5 out of 10, just because, you know, I did enjoy my time with it, and it's not an inherently bad game. So yeah, I'll give it like a 5 out of 10, be kind of nice. But anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will start posting videos, as long as this works out with this editing, regularly on Friday and Monday. They are going to be, Fridays we'll always be talking about video games. Mondays we'll be talking about video games, or even just other pop culture stuff like animes or shows or whatever, if I feel like it. So Mondays are more flexible. And then if you care, I'll just, with vlogging, because I do enjoy doing it, I'll just post a vlog when I feel like posting it. But Monday and Friday, those are going to be the days I always upload, and they're usually going to be, Friday's always going to be video game, Monday usually video game, but maybe something else if I feel like talking about something else. So anyway, again, that is it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.